Why is sex important before marriage? Without even explaining myself, you guys know what it is. You guys know what sex is. Like, you guys know that sex is very, very sweet. On our talk of sugar, sex is very interesting. Sex is, oh no, everybody likes sex. Nobody will tell me I don't like sex, so I don't enjoy sex. Unless you don't like who you're having it with, then you cannot enjoy sex. It's more like you cooking without tasting your food. Like, how do you know how the food tastes if you don't taste it? If you don't do the salt tasting, pepper tasting? Because me, I love a spicy food. So if you give me a food that is not spicy, it depends. I may not even eat it, even though people like me, whether the food is sweet or is not sweet. It's something you need to be very sure of who you are dealing with before you jump. Guys, right. Before we jump into the reason why I am looking all this beautiful, subscribe to my channel. Please go down there, subscribe, click that subscription button, subscribe to my channel, turn on the notification bell so you get notified each time I drop a new video. We're talking about the importance of sex before marriage. Now, first of all, before you get into a serious relationship, you need to know who you're dealing with. Okay, you need to know the person you're getting into a relationship with, to know if that person suits you, to know if you guys are compatible enough, to know if you guys are going to find this journey very interesting and successful. Okay, before you go into this thing called marriage. Now, number one is to know the importance is to know your sexual experiences. Okay, so having sex with your partner before marriage helps you to identify what the relationship is about. All right, it helps you to open up to each other. It helps you to open up to each other. It helps you in building confidence. All right, so now if you're in a relationship and you're not having sex with that person, you will feel like you guys are not serious. Maybe that person is being serious with you, but you're not being serious, because for you guys not to have had sex, this person, it doesn't build that trust. It doesn't draw you guys. If you don't trust me, if I don't trust you, there's no way this thing is gonna work out successfully. All right, so it's always good to know what you guys are into. So sex actually helps to define a relationship. That's the key word for this. Sex helps you to identify the relationship. All right, so number two is sexual compatibility. Now, this is very self-explanatory. For example, now you have a very high libido and your partner doesn't have a high libido. How can you marry somebody you don't even? She's like, people can actually take risks. How can you marry somebody that you've not even had sex with? Like, I don't understand. How am I supposed to be sexy to you? How am I supposed to now trust you? So having sex is very, very important before marriage. It's always good to know who. This is a lifetime experience, something that can change your life forever. It will change your name, it will change your looks, it will change the way you see things, and you think finding everything out before going in there is a big problem. No, please, sex is very important. If you look at all these marriages, that most of them is because of they're not being satisfied, or their partners lied to them, or because they were cheating. So if you know that the person you're getting married to has a high libido, and your own is not as high as that, is it not better for you to jackpot? If you have a partner that likes to buzz, like rough sex, buzz, like hitting it so hard, like oh my god, don't you think if you like it very slowly and you want to be in that marriage, you have to find out all these things before you go there? That's very important. It's important in life. Sex helps in many ways. All right, sex can help you to heal many wounds. Like when you are in love with that person, it's not going to have sex anyhow. That's not what I'm saying. I beg you. What I'm saying is sex is very important before getting married to your partner. You need to know who that person is. You need to know how they react sexually, how they love it, how they enjoy it. You don't just come in there and then, if I have a very high libido and you're coming with your low libido, I'm gonna feel like I'm not getting this enough. I have to go outside to go and look for it. So many people that will talk about their wives cheating, like all these my brothers in diaspora that will always say that their wives are cheating here in Nigeria. Okay, now let me say this is one of the reasons why this topic is very important now. Okay, you see why I said you should go ahead and share it, because they need to see this. Okay, now if you have a wife here in Nigeria and you travel to diaspora to, of course, to look for ends meet, yeah, and your wife is the type that cannot control her sexual urge, what do you expect? She will definitely go outside and have sex with somebody else. So if you know that your wife is the type that can stay up to a year without having sex, like somebody that can control herself, that can hold herself for 1 year, you don't need to worry, because you already know who you're married to, because you've tested that person before you were sure to go ahead and marry her, because of course you have plans to travel out after the marriage. But if you don't know her sexual limit, it's a very big problem to you. If you don't know what she likes, if you don't know how she likes it, and you go ahead and marry her, and then you end up to divorce her, or you end up being scared when you travel out and all that. Okay, some people like using toys, and if you are the type that don't like, or you see women as disgusting when they use toys, and then you don't know that she loves to use toys, and then you marry her, what do you think will happen? That's why you need to know all these things. There are many other things you need to know when you have sex with your partner before getting married. It's very important. So and mind you, some people like their anus to be leaked, like their anus, like they like it to be leaked. Do you like it? Ugh. Do you like it? Some people don't like it. Some people don't like giving head to women. Some men don't like giving head, like licking a woman's vagina. Some women don't like blowjob. So you see, these are the things you need to know before you get married, before you get into that institution called marriage. So that's for number 2, right? Number 3, sexual problems. You need to know your sexual problems. What do I mean? If you have an erectile issues, it's a very big problem. So it's something that you need to find out on time, so you and your partner can talk about it, discuss it, and then find a solution together. If it's what your partner can take, okay, and if it's what she cannot take, okay. If the woman has issues as well, issues in giving birth, issues in, taking it, these are things that you can find out, and you guys get to know it. If she has infection, if he has infection, you guys will find out on time and treat those infections before it gets out. The last but not the least, sex helps to relieve stress that occurs in the relationship, for you to be sane, to keep on going on and enjoying each other, to relating each other. So sex is very, very essential in relationships. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video, because I've come to the end of this beautiful video today. Subscribe to my channel, turn on the notification bell so you get notified each time I upload a new video, and like this video. Comment on the comment section what you think about this video. If you have any question, go ahead and ask me. Thank you guys for being part of this video today. I love you.